Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to our yoga practice. We are rolling out our mat, setting up our space, and preparing. You can use this time for gentle movement or just some quiet reflection. My allergies are very active this morning, so my apologies in advance if I get a little sneezy. And we are going to begin standing. Probably another minute or two before we get going, so a nice amount of time as you come into your space and prepare for your practice. We're just setting up our space, rolling out our mat, and using this time to prepare however we like. Maybe that's gathering some supports that you need or would like nearby, blocks, straps, bolsters. Maybe this is just using this time for quiet reflection. Just a little under a minute before we get going. We'll start to find our way to somewhere near the front third of the mat, setting the feet maybe hip width distance. Maybe you can go toes together, heels together, yogi's choice as we stand tall, head over heart. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears, arms by our side, palms forward, thumbs away from the body. And take a moment here. You could soften the gaze or close the eyes. Draw the attention in, becoming more present. Feel that foundation beneath you, all four corners of the feet connected down. Scan up through the body and begin to deepen the breath. Nice full inhales and exhales. Allow the body to expand and contract with the breath. The eyes are closed. Gently flutter them open. Keep the steady breath as we inhale the arms up. Reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice big inhale as we reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Big inhale up. We'll meet with hands overhead. Maybe you interlace the fingers. Maybe palms just shine toward one another. We'll gently go back and forth, side to side, creating length, kind of like a metronome. You can start to press the hip out here as well to deepen the stretch, gently shifting the weight from foot to foot. Optional. We'll come back to center, release the hands. Give the shoulders just a little wiggle. We'll bring left hand to left hip. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale as you take it over. Start to press into the right hip. Weight moves into the right foot. Maybe you point those left toes. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand down. Reset your foundation. Right hand to right hip. Stand tall. Inhale up the left arm. Exhale as you take it over. Press into the left hip. A little ease through the shoulder, elbow, wrist of the upper arm. And you can point that right toe if you like. We'll inhale up. Exhale down. Reset your foundation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Let the head and hands hang toward the earth. Maybe there's a little micro bend at the knees. And shake the head a little yes and no to help loosen the neck. Soften the knees and gently roll up. Back to Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. If you're holding elbows, you could sway a little side to side. If hands are toward the earth or on shins, we'll walk them over to the right ever so slightly. Gentle twist. You can be holding on to the right leg if that's where your hands are meeting. And then we'll gently unwind and go to the opposite side. So walking the hands off to the left, holding on to the left shin, side, depending on where you're at, or maybe swaying if you're holding elbows. Come back to center, soften the knees and gently roll up. Back to standing. Take a breath. Inhale as the arms reach. Exhale to forward fold. On an inhale, come to half lift, that 7 shape. Nice flat back, hands to shins or thighs. Draw the navel in toward the spine. Exhale as you release. Soften the knees and return to standing. Take a breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll bring the hands around to the low back. You could do fists on the low back, flat palms, either direction, whatever's serving you as we prepare for our standing back bend. Draw the elbows a little closer together behind you, shoulder blades as well. Keep length in the spine as you start to arch back. The gaze draws up. Imagine a little string from the heart to the sky. Help keep the heart lifted. You can come in and out of this as you need. We'll inhale up. Exhale as you release. Give the shoulders a little wiggle. We'll take the feet wider, maybe to the edges of the mat. Softness through the ankles, knees, and hips. Arms are loose at our side. And we start to rotate. Let the arms just gently twirl around you. You can keep the feet flat on the mat. or you could come up onto the ball of the foot as you twist. Yogi's choice. Mindful of how the ankles, knees, hips are feeling. Keep it loose. We'll slow it down. And gently heel toe the feet back to your more neutral spot. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. We'll plant the hands, step just the right foot back. And scoot that left foot however you need to come down into your runner's lunge. So we want the left knee stacked over the ankle or a little behind it. Hence you might have to adjust a little bit. Keep the hips sitting low. Hands connected to the mat, providing some extra stability for us. We'll lower the right knee. Low lunge for one breath. Lift the right knee back up. We'll drop that foot to 45 as we stand up, finding our warrior one. Make any little adjustments you need to as you square the hips to the short edge of the mat. Back foot's at 45, both feet firmly rooted down. We've got that bend still at the front knee. Inhale the arms up. That nice V, palms shining toward one another. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. You maybe draw the gaze up slightly. Feel that nice expanse, that openness. On an exhale, release the hands. Interlace the fingers behind the back as you draw the knuckles down, shoulder blades a little closer together. With control, take right shoulder toward, or left shoulder toward left knee. The opposite would be a little challenging here. Our humble warrior. Back body is strong. Foundation is firm. We'll press into the left foot as we lift up. Release the hands. Rotate onto the ball of the back foot. Little 1-2 rock. And we step it forward back to our Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step the left foot back. Coming into your runner's lunge. Hips sit low. Got that nice bone stack on the front knee. Spine is long. We'll lower the back knee. Take one breath in our low lunge. Lift that knee back up. Plant the back foot at 45 and rise up. Set your foundation for warrior one. Body is centered between the legs, not leaning forward or backward. We'll inhale the arms up. You can keep a little softness through the elbows. The arms don't have to be perfectly straight. I like to keep mine more out at a V. They don't need to be perfectly overhead. You could also do cactus arms here. That 90-degree bend at the elbow, palm shining forward. Nice variations to play with. Wherever you're at, go ahead and release the hands down. Interlace them behind the back. Nice open heart with control, right shoulder toward right knee. Maybe the belly rests on the thigh, maybe it floats inside. Both feet are connected to the ground, though more weight is in that front foot, helping to stabilize us. We'll press into the left foot as we lift up. Release the hands. Rotate onto the ball of the back foot. Little 1-2 rock. And we step it forward. Again, find your Tadasana. Stand tall. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step one foot back and then the other. You can lower to the knees here if you like. With elbows tight to the body, we'll move down to the belly. Uncurl the toes. Inhale up to your cobra. Exhale as you release. Curl the toes. Press the hips up and back. Down dog. Taking a few breaths here. Explore the shape. On an inhale, we'll look toward the hands. Exhale as you bring the feet to meet them. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Nice big inhale draws us up. Reach it tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll leave right foot forward and step the left foot back about 2 to 3 feet. Feet are on skis, toes are forward. We'll take hands to hips. Long spine as you lead with the heart and gently hinge forward. Stop at whatever moment your body needs, mindful of how the back of that front leg is feeling. You can leave hands at hips. You could fly to airplane arms. If you're folding down, maybe the hands come to the mat. And wherever you end up, notice the hips. They might have shifted a little wonky. If they have, gently square them back up to the short edge of the mat as best you can. We'll take a generous bend in that front knee as we press up and drop the back foot back even farther. We're going to set that back foot with the blades in line with the short edge of the mat. You'll toe that front foot forward if needed. Generous bend in the right knee as we prepare for our warrior 2. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms down at the earth. The gaze is forward. And if having the arms outstretched doesn't feel great on your shoulders, you can go hands to heart center as well. Notice if that front knee starts to fall in. If it does, gently activate the inner thigh and realign that knee with the front toes. Exhale as you release the hand, straighten the front knee. We'll heel toe that back foot in a bit. We want to create about 1 leg length of distance between the feet and have the heels relatively lined up. Back foot is still at that 90. Toes to the front edge of the mat. Inhale the arms back up to shoulder height. Flip the palms to the side wall. Start to lean forward and rotate over. Little windmill. Right hand can go to shins or thigh, or it can float. Left hand reaches to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale as you release the hands. Front toes turn to the long edge of the mat. We're in a nice wide angle stance. Hands to hips, long spine. Lead with the heart as you hinge forward. Keep a flat back as long as you can. And when you can't anymore, release the hands down to the mat. The head following as we come into our wide angle forward fold. Check in with the breath. Strong core as you inhale up to half lift. And then stand all the way up. Take a breath. Heel toe the feet together to come out of that, and we'll meet back toward the front of the mat. Left foot stays forward this time as we take about a 2 to 3 foot step back with the right. If you were doing opposite before, just swap them out. Hands to hips. Hinge forward. Again, mindful of the front leg. Stopping wherever you need. That might be 10 degrees. That might be 45 or 90. Maybe the hands drop to the mat. Or blocks if you have them. That can be a nice way to bring the earth a little closer to you. We square the hips to the short edge of the mat. Both feet firmly rooted down. Take a generous bend in the front knee and press it up. Drop that back foot back. Staying it at 90, blade of the foot to the short edge of the mat, toes to the long edge. Start to bend the front knee. Check that bone stack. We want to protect the joint. That may mean you need to elongate your stance or shorten it up a little bit, finding what works for you. And when you've built your foundation, go ahead and inhale the arms up to shoulder height. The shoulders drop away from the ears. Finding a little ease here in our warrior two. The gaze is forward, looking out beyond the front fingers. Strong and stable. Go ahead and release the hands. Straighten the front leg. Heel toe that back foot up. Readjust. Line the heels up. About one leg length of distance. Arms to shoulder height. This time we'll start to lean forward as we draw that hip back. Then rotate the palms and windmill over. The gaze can follow the upper hand. It could stay at the side wall or it could be down at the earth. I find keeping it either at the wall or the upper hand helps me find that rotation through the ribs. On an inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale as we release the hands, turn the front toes toward the long edge of the mat, our wide angle stance once more. Hands to hips, lead with the heart. As we come to our wide angle forward fold, take your time. Hands can rest on the mat beneath the head. You could hold ankles, feet, toes. Walk the hands farther back to deepen the stretch. If the hands are on the ankles or behind you, go ahead and bring them back, kind of under the head. Lift up ever so slightly. Start to bend the right knee as you walk the hands to that side, lowering down, creating a lovely stretch through the inner left thigh. We'll start to lift up. Walk the hands back through center and over to the left as you generously bend that knee. We'll come back to center. Inhale up. Come to standing. Take a breath. Heel toe the feet together. Nice way to safely come out of that wide angle stance. And give the legs a little wiggle as we prepare for our awkward series. The balance series, where both feet are connected to the ground. So we're going to start with feet about hip width distance apart. Good double check is 2 fists between the feet. Can help you find roughly your hips. Stand tall. Inhale the arms forward. Palms are down toward the earth. And then we just sit back like we're finding a chair. More of the weight goes into the heels. The toes stay connected down to help us find that balance as we look forward to our drishti, that non-moving focal point. Draw the tailbone down. Feeling strong through the legs. Keep the arms forward as we lift up. And then come up onto the balls of the feet. Heels lift. You can tap the heels down anytime you need. With the heels high as best you can, we'll sit back and find that bar stool. Keep your focus. Breath is steady. Building up all the supporting muscles that help us throughout our day. With heels high, we'll lift up. Exhale as we release. Let the arms settle. So that was the first 2 parts of the 3-part series. The last part is a toe stand. And you can stop lowering at whatever point your body needs. We'll turn the toes a little more toward one another. They may touch, they may not. Arms return. We're going to imagine a wall behind us that we're just sliding down it. Just start to lower. The legs will come together. Press them together. Use that strength to help you find stability. And the lower you go, the heels will lift. Maybe you come down into that toe stand. And again, you can stop at any level. And if coming down into the toe stand isn't serving you, maybe you do one of those first 2 parts to the series. It's all good, building strength and stability. You're down in that toe stand. Keep the heels high as you lift up. And then all together we'll release. Returning to our neutral. Shake it out. Back to the front of the mat. We inhale the arms up. Exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step 1 foot back and then the other. Lower down. Inhale up to your cobra. Exhale, down dog. From here, we'll lower the knees. You can go back to child's pose, or you can come around to a comfortable seated posture, whatever that looks like for you today. If you have a few more minutes, you could head down onto the mat and take a lovely Shavasana. If you're rounding out with me, we'll find that seated pose. We sit tall. Let left ear fall toward left shoulder. Gentle rotation, chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. And back, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Once more, chin to chest. And we rotate through to the opposite side. Back to center. Look left. Look right. Left and right. Back to center. Hands together. Maybe you tap thumbs to chest, really sealing it in today. I encourage you to take kind thoughts, kind words, and those kind intentions with you from now until we meet again. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our yoga practice today. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful week ahead, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat next Tuesday morning. Bye, y'all.